Hi, I'm Heath. I'm an AIS scholarship holder. I currently compete in athletics and I'm an AWD athlete, which is athlete with disability. I'd say the greatest achievements that I've had on the track would definitely be Beijing Paralympic Games. I was fortunate enough to win the 100, the 200 and the 400, the 200 and the 400 in world record times. My first experience was with working with ACE was back in 1999, and that's when I was working with actually the New South Wales Institute of Sport ACE advisor, and that was making the transition from secondary school studies through to university studies. It went to the next level when I moved down to the Australian Institute of Sport, and I was actually working almost daily with the ACE advisor when I first moved down here to make sure that I would be able to continue my studies. I think the reason why I wanted to keep my studies going whilst I was training was, one, I knew within myself that athletics was only a temporary thing. I wasn't going to be an elite athlete until I was 60, and so there was going to be a long time after my athletic career that I was going to need to be doing something. And while sport is wonderful and is a really important part of my life at this point in time, that after this point in time I'm going to need to have something to fall back on. I don't think it was ever a choice that I ever had to choose between studying or training. I always saw them as being really, I guess, symbiotic. I found they actually worked incredibly well together, and I was a much happier athlete and a much happier student when I was doing the two things together. For me, in my time at AIS, it would have been a very different scenario had I not have had the support of ACE, and it was really important for me to make sure that I achieved both my athletic goals and at the same time, which is really important for me, my tertiary and educational goals as well, and that would have been impossible, I think, without the support of ACE.